Hello everyone, today is 12th of May 2023 and today if you see I could not record the live video, but today we have booked a loss of around 1000. So in the order list I'll see I took actually three trades here, and actually those are all the same trades. Actually I was just trying to re-enter into the same trade actually. So I will discuss the today's logic. I'll also explain today why the market gave this momentum also. Okay, so let us go into the first trade actually. So the market opened at around 929 and market opened somewhere around this level. Small gap down it showed up, and thereafter the market started shooting upside. So see, at the same time if you look into the Nifty had shown a good gap down, and thereafter Nifty was also was showed a good red candle here. Okay, so of course here the sellers would be coming after this support breakdown, right? It is very much clear from the ascending point of view. And also if you still don't understand why the sellers would be coming, see that the market is already trading in this range, right? So after this range breakdown only sellers would be coming. Had it been like that the market would give a breakout from here, then only the market buyers would be coming, the retail buyers would be coming, right? So here if it is very much clear that here the sellers would be coming here. Okay, but if we look into the bank nifty also has taken a good support from here. It has also given a gap down, but there was this major support level of which the market has actually taken the support from, right? And thereafter what actually happened, bank nifty it actually gave a very sharp green candles and gave a breakout of the first candle high. Okay, and at the same time if you see nifty was actually, if you see here, nifty was somewhere around to 50% or 618% level if you draw Fibonacci somewhere like this. Okay, so according to this trade, now here what happens is, obviously this is a asset hunting setup. This is very much clearly visible to me also, and according to here you should be making a put opportunity here, right? That is very much clear. Okay, so here what is happening is, why did not I enter here is, see, market is trading somewhere around the closing price. Okay, and Nifty has already given a big red candle. So obviously here, so when the market was trading around these candlesticks, I was thinking like maybe market can still go a little bit upside here from here. And since bank nifty was trading around closing price, then the bank nifty can also go a little bit upside. And if the market still wants to go downside, then we can make a put opportunity there. But what the market did was, market returned directly from here, and it was correct also, because as such a setup wise and also in the Nifty Fibonacci wise, the setup actually is valid also, right? But still, since there was a very high supply of sellers here, right? So I was not sure whether the buyers are really coming here or not, or whether the market can really give our target or not. That I was not really sure of, and that's why I waited here. You see, I made an entry into 929.34 second. Okay, 929 is somewhere around, you see, somewhere around these candles I made an entry. Why I made an entry in this here, I will explain you. See, the market has shown a red candle, thereafter shooted upside, and here we missed to make a put option, right? So my psychology was that here not many people would have really sold the market here, right? That time that was my psychology. And thereafter when the market gave these red candles here, when the market was a little bit holding, with this green candle, market has actually hit the stop loss of this one. And also whoever would have made a selling position here, very few people would have made a selling position here. Actually people would have started to come around these levels when the market started trading below 43,500 level. So their stop loss would be somewhere around, they would have hardly entered around these levels only. So their stop loss would be somewhere around these levels only, right? And those are actually weak sellers, I would say. So with this candle only, the market has actually taken care of them. This is what my psychology was. And at the same time, if you see, this was around 927. If you see Nifty, Nifty was also, for Nifty also my psychology was same, they have actually seen a profit up to this level. When the market actually came up to this level, market won't find much stop losses of sellers here, because not many would have really sold here. In Nifty it is possible that some might have come up here, but still that same psychology of Bank Nifty I followed for Nifty. So looking into that, I thought that market won't be really going upside here. This green candle is an invitation of the buyer, since it is also making a W kind of pattern, right? And that's why I made a put entry here. But still a little bit concern was there because of this wick that the market had created. And as I told you, right, that the Nifty was also very much negative, right? So in that sense, that's why I made an entry in 929 around 310, and around 931 also I made an exit, because 931 what you see is somewhere around here when the market was not really giving a breakdown of this level. Okay, so that's why when the market made a wick also, so I thought to make an exit from here. Again at 931 immediately I entered. uh, yeah, so my psychology was not very much sure here what is actually happening. So that's why I thought to actually my psychology was, since that time I was not very much sure, also I've made a wrong exit. And since my cost was also around, since my option price was also trading around cost, I was deciding whether to leave this trade or continue with this trade, because already this trade is, the entry point has gone a little bit wrong, and therefore the target there is a little problem, because although Bank Nifty is holding around this support level, but Nifty has gone too much negative here, right? If you see here, the Nifty has already given a breakdown of this support level also, right? So there was a possibility of that the market can retrace, but the only hope was this big red candle that the market would really attract buyers here. But my expectation here was, had it been like the market would not find any stop losses of sellers upside, the market should immediately go downside with the big red candles. Okay, but the market did not do that. That's why I made an exit here, and I re-entered here, if you see here. But again at 932, since the candles were not very much promising, this was a repetitive trade. The market should have really given a red candle here had it been about really true. Okay, but the market did not do that, and since again I was around my cost, I was a little bit hesitant whether to continue with this trade or not. Okay, so I made an exit immediately. And since we trade mostly max, we trade 3 trades only. When around 935, what happened? You see 935 is somewhere around this red candle, when really the market started going downside. Again the market did, although it created a wick, but again the market, whoever would have come here, the market had hit their stop losses for temporary, and thereafter the market started going downside. So I made a final entry here, and I decided like this would be my final entry. And yeah, the possibility was very much that the Nifty has also given at that time, if you see around this time, what was my entry around 935, Nifty was also giving a too much breakdown, the support breakdown of this very good support, right? So there was a chances that the market can recover, but the possibility of but I went for a put option because of these green candles only. I thought with these green candles only, the market won't find a stop losses above here. Okay, so that's why I entered for the final option. At that time my entry was around 317, and my stop loss was around 260. Okay, that time I made a stop loss of around 260, and there is, with this much stop losses, my total loss was around 1400 something. Okay, this was pre-decided at that time. So thereafter what the market did was, the market basically started waiting here. Okay, and with this I started seeing that the possibility of that the market will go down from here will reduce. Why it will reduce? Because the market is waiting with these green candles first of all. Okay, although it is green candles, but if you see here, the market is making some small candles here, and it is making exactly at the support level, right? So what will happen? Who will be entering here after the market has given this kind of fall, slowly going downside, and with this much wicks, the wick that the market has created, and also that the Nifty has gone down this much low, only sellers would be coming here, right? So that's when I started to think that the market is actually inviting sellers. But still I was not very much confident that the market will go upside because of these green candles. The market shouldn't go directly upside from here. That was in my thought process. And again, when the market, given these big green candle and thereafter again hit this stop loss, again started to go downside, then again my psychology was the same, that the market is again hit this stop loss of upside incoming sellers here, and thereafter the market can go downside. But you see what the market has done here. From there after, the market started again accumulating sellers, and slowly after this green candle, market accumulated slowly market accumulated sellers here. And it is obvious also why the market has actually created. It was true that the market did not find any stop losses of buyers here, of whom it can hit the stop losses. Okay, and that's why the market started attracting more sellers here, because Nifty was already negative. And yeah, that time, if you see, Nifty was also broke down the important support level, and thereafter it started making slow green candles and started moving upside. Okay, because already sellers would be coming. So it was obviously obvious from here, but still looking into these candles, right? You, I was thinking that at some time, the market can give a fall, but when the market started trading here, I decided like it would be difficult that the market would go directly from the downside from here. There is a very less chance, because this is a very strong, you know, stop loss hit. Not many buyers would have entered, would be entering here, right? They would be entering somewhere around these levels, and with these red candles, the market has taken care of them. The same psychology of why I made a put entry, the same psychology we can make a call entry here also. But since I have decided my trade, and also I have decided that this would be my last entry, I stayed on onto this trade. And thereafter, if we see, when the market came up to this level, this is a what candle? This is somewhere around 10.3. At 10.3, if you see the option price somewhere, 260 was somewhere around my stop loss, somewhere around 260. If you see, somewhere around here, right? This was my stop loss limit at that time. And at 10.3, if you see, the market has come down up somewhere around till this much, around 265, 263, somewhere the market has came down, right? So I was ready with my stop loss at that time. But when the market started taking a resistance from 43,500, and with these much wicks, and also with these strong candles the market has created, and when finally the market started creating these red candles, so that's when I decided that the market is finally preparing to move upside. And that time I drew a simple Fibo level like this. And when the market I somewhere when the market started creating these red candles, I started trailing my stop losses, because already 1400 stop loss I had, and the possibility of this going down, that the market will go down, has already reduced. That time it was very much obvious to me actually that time. So I started to trail my stop loss. First I trailed my stop loss from 260 to somewhere around 265, and thereafter when market started trading somewhere around these levels, right, somewhere around these levels, and when I saw that the market is approaching 50% level, it is not giving a very good red candle, because that's the only possibility with this, that the market can go down. Then I actually trailed my stop loss to somewhere around 278 directly, somewhere around 278, where it stops SL actually. Okay, so yeah, and that's what the market actually did also. At this time I could not actually switch my trade, because I was already switching sitting in a loss at that time around 1000 or something. So at that point it doesn't make sense to switch your position. And what if the market directly gives a red candle after that? Then the psychology would be totally disturbed, right? So my mistake is already here, that the market my mistake was here, that I made a trade here. I would have made a call entry here. Okay, so that's when I my stop loss also got triggered here at somewhere around 278 in around 1018 or 1019, somewhere 1018 my stop loss got triggered. Okay, so that was my trade. So the logic was, call option is also very much clear, because see here, Nifty has continuously going downside. Nifty has directly broke down this level. Only sellers would be coming. This is very much obvious. And thereafter Bank Nifty has also started to going downside. Market is trading below 43,500 levels. So only sellers would be coming. So obviously we can make a call opportunity here. Okay. That is very much obvious. And whoever the sellers would be, they would be entering here, they would be entering here, they would be entering there. They will start putting their stop losses above, maybe above 43,500 levels, right? So that's why the market, again is hit their stop loss above 43,500 level, and thereafter again went down to create more sellers, and thereafter again went down. When these sellers would be entering their making positions, they will be actually putting their stop loss somewhere around these levels. Okay, so that was the logic for the call option. And also, if somewhere you can, if you like to work on Fibo levels, you can actually uh, somewhere like this, you can actually try to predict also when the market would reverse. If you see like this, from here the market, actually from here the market went upside, and thereafter it retraced back. Okay, and thereafter the market has gone up till this much time upside momentum. Okay, so if you put a Fibonacci from here to here, you see that there is 1.618 level really downside there. But I do not like to look at those levels, because it was obvious to me when the market can return. But still, since I already was in a loss, and also I had joined made a regular 2-3 times I had made an entry, so I gave my final loss there. Okay, so yeah, that was all the logic for the trade today. So here the market actually did not go upside. That was the had it been like the market would have gone upside a little bit here, market, it would be sure that the market is actually attracting buyers here, right? But the market actually did not go upside, market did not create buyers, and thereafter the market directly go downside. See, the logic was correct when I was re-entering again and again, that I do not see that the market can really go downside, because the stop loss was not very much visible there, but only with the support of these big green candles I actually made an entry. Okay, so that was all the logic for the trade today. Yeah, thank you everyone.